So this elderly woman had been dialing the wrong number for 20 years. But then, one day, a knock at the door left the family completely stunned. Back in 2001 in Delray Beach, Florida, a 60-year-old woman named Gladys Hankerson was dealing with the worst moment of her life. One of her sons had just passed away from cancer, and this mom of 10 was trying to call her sister in Maryland to share the heartbreaking news. But instead of dialing the area code 410, she accidentally pressed 401, which sent her call to 26-year-old Mike Moffat in Rhode Island. When he answered and she realized it was the wrong number, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart, wrong number," and hung up. Normally, wrong numbers are one and done, but somehow she misdialed again and again, sometimes the next week, sometimes the next month, and sometimes even multiple times in a single day. Interestingly, instead of getting annoyed, Mike thought it was funny. He always picked up, always responded, and every call ended with the same polite apology. Until finally, after the umpteenth call, he stopped her and said, "We might as well get to know each other if we're going to keep talking like this." From then on, their conversations became intentional. At first, they talked about small stuff like the weather, their families, and everyday life. Mike even saved her in his phone as Florida Lady, describing it like having an old-school pen pal. But over the years, their connection grew into a genuine, heartfelt, and constant bond. The kind of friendship you wouldn't believe unless you heard it yourself. Mike would send flowers on her birthday or when she was grieving. He comforted her when she lost another son and as she went through a divorce. And whenever months passed without hearing from her, he'd pick up the phone to check in. Then, in 2021, after 2 decades of long-distance friendship, it finally happened. During Thanksgiving week, Mike, who by then was married with 3 daughters, was driving through Florida with his family to visit colleges when he realized he was just minutes from her house. So he stopped at Trader Joe's, picked up some flowers, and knocked on her door. When she answered and he said, "I'm Mike from Rhode Island," she was confused at first, but as soon as she recognized his voice, it clicked. In that moment, she was floored, overjoyed, and threw her arms up, exclaiming, "I'm blessed!" She later called it the happiest Thanksgiving of her life. Their story, one of kindness, patience, and unexpected friendship, is proof that sometimes the smallest mistakes in life aren't mistakes at all. Sometimes they're the start of something extraordinary.